Hey guys, how's it going? It's Thang and welcome to this video. So today we're going to be talking one of my new favorite love in the second world, and that is the Adromischus family. We're going to talk about what are they, how to take care of them, how to propagate them, and what to expect when you order it online or have someone ship it to you, because you have to accept the fact and also know what to expect, right? Okay, so what are Adromischus? So Adromischus are these little tiny cute plants. You can see here, this is my collection of Adromischus. I have like about 8-10 more coming in, but this is my little collection. It originated from South Africa, and in ancient Greek, Adro means thick and mischus means stem. So Adromischus, thick stem. You can see right here, if it oh, there it goes. Focus in this, like, I keep saying folk. Frog right here, this frog. This is a cute little Adromischus that I got locally. Let's see. Now it's not out. Oh, there you go. See? Cute stem, chubby, firm leaves. You know, that's what it is. A few more examples right here. Adromischus can come in all different shapes, colors, sizes, and textures. You see right here, they kind of look similar, but not really. Actually, I don't think they don't look similar. This one feels a little rubbery right here, even though you think it's the farina, but it's not. It's just how it is. It's the texture. It's rubbery. This is the Adromischus matilicus calicoic heart, where it looks like heart lollipops. You can see. And the texture is like plastic. It looks like plastic, smooth plastic, like hearts, kind of, right? This one you can find pretty much in any local nursery. It's one of those, you know, very, very available one. It's the key lime pie or Adromischus cristatus. Someone can correct me on that because I don't really remember the name. All right, right. And this one right here is one of my favorite. Yes, girl. Yeah, one of my favorite new ones right here. Some people think it's like ugly, but I find it very, very beautiful with all the, you know, textures, the spots, you know, the patterns and all that. I think it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, like the Echeverias and Haworthia of the second world, it is constantly being cultivated, so new varieties are being created pretty much constantly, and they can pretty much be worth around like $5, like this one, to $1,000, you know, depending on the variety, depending on the shapes, patterns, colors, you know, and all that stuff, right? So that's yeah, and all that stuff. Adromischus are also related to cotyledons and also tycoledons as well. They are winter growers, not summer growers. They're actually winter growers, and I believe that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, that's pretty much it about Adromischus. They're just really, really cute, and I love them. Okay. So we're going to talk about how to take care of our Adromischus. Like any other succulents, it does require a more quick drainage type of soil medium. So that means that you do have to use something like Miracle-Gro, you know, succulent cactus soil that I usually use, and it should be fine, more than fine. If you don't have that where you live, you can buy potting soil and buy perlite and just mix that in, but be very careful with when you water. That's pretty much it. If you can put a little turfus, pumice into that mix as well, and you should be more than fine. I'm using my my version 3 of my soil medium, which is pretty much soil, turfus, and sand. That's it. I don't really recommend putting these into, like, let's say a super gritty mix where there's no type of organic material or something that would help to retain or absorb, retain the water for the roots to suck up, right? It kind of does work, but at the same time you'll have like much smaller leaves, and that's maybe your thing, but maybe not, I think. So that's what I use for soil medium. Pretty much cactus soil, turfus, and sand, and akadama for top dressing. That's it. Watering wise, usually I water my Adromischus once every 2 weeks. But for you, maybe it might be different because of your different environment and climate wise. So you have to keep an eye on it when you water it, whether or not within 1 week the leaves are more shriveled up. If it's more shriveled up, then you probably have to water more than once a week, once every 2 weeks, maybe once a week then, right? So it's really up to you for you to keep an eye on your Adromischus for when to water, okay? For lighting wise, it really depends on you as well. So Adromischus, they can, you know, have like 7 to 12 hours of light a day, the light determines what color the Adromischus will, receive. The more UV light, the more different color it will get. So this one, I'm going to give you an example right here. This one is the calico hearts, the Maticulus calico hearts right here. The more UV light it gets, the more redder and whiter it gets. So when I received this, it was just like, that green. You see that green right there? Yeah, it was green and reddish. But in the summertime, in full sun, about 10 hours a day, it turns into this beautiful color right here where it's red and white. Absolute gorgeous. So the more UV light it gets, the more different colors it gets. If only it has the inherent color, because this one will stay green forever, no matter what. Okay, so that's light. And that's pretty much it on how you take care of them. Okay, so to propagate your Adromischus is very, very extremely easy. All you do is get a leaf like this, right? Let it sit and callus over for a few days. Right? I don't know if it's gonna focus. I don't think it will. That's okay. Let it callus and sit over for a few days, and just put it into soil. That's it. I'm gonna show you an example right here. See these ones? I just pretty much pluck them into, shove them into soil and just leave them alone. Water like every 2 weeks like the other ones, and that's it. And they'll just come out. And this is another example right here. You see this big leaf? This big leaf was from another mother plant, right? And it's just going into little baby ones right there, right? That's all you do. Pretty much. That's how you propagate. So this last part is actually very, very important for those of you who are ordering things online or having Adromischus shipped to you from a friend or, a plant trader, whatever it is. When the Adromischus are on its way, whatever it is, what happens is it becomes a little shock, and the leaves are a little bit weakened even more so. And what happens is the leaves are just fall apart like this. See, the majority of the leaves have fallen apart, and you have to accept that fact and understand that that will happen, because it's just how the plants are. Right, you can't be mad at the seller. It's just how the plants are, and you have to accept that will happen, right? I'm never mad about my sellers or whoever sends them to me, these Adromischus. I take the risk, and I fully understand that those will happen. I will tell them, go ahead and do it anyways, because I know I will take the risk. But the thing is that it's not all loss. So when you receive them, like this, this pretty much will be recoverable, not a problem. But when you receive them, when it's like this or like this, you see right here, it's okay, as long as the plant itself, as long as the stem, the rooting system has not rotted away. This is actually salvageable. With time, life will come back to these plants, not a problem. And I'll show you a few examples right here. So this one came from China, and I think it's been since August. Yeah, August. Everything fell apart. Like all these leaves are from these three plants right here. These three Adromischus. Sorry, they fell apart. As you can see right here, you can see that those red tiny dots on the Adromischus, little stem, stalk, rooting system, whatever. Those are new life. Those are the new leaves that are forming, and they're coming back to life, right? So it's very, very salvageable. It's not like they're not. Most other ones, when it does that, it just rots and die, but not Adromischus, because it's just how the plants are. As long as, like I said, this has not rotted away from somehow, it's salvageable. Plus, also all the leaf that falls is propagatable too, right? I'm gonna show you an example right here. This is my Tylokedon that I bought, I think in May or something. When it came to me, exact same thing that happened. Like the leaves just fell apart because it was so much shock, even though it only took like 1 day to come here, or 3 days for me to receive, but 1 day, transportation. It was just so much shock, and all the leaves just started falling apart, and I was just gonna throw it away, but someone told me, let's just plant it and see where it goes. And I put it into soil, watered once a week, and life has found a way. It has come back to life, and yeah, see? Those little red dots are indicators of new leaf that are being formed, right? So when you do order it online and when you do get this, do let the seller know at least, you know, hey, it fell apart. But they usually warn you beforehand that these are extremely fragile, that the leaves might fall apart when it's shipped to you. So you have to take that chance. You can't be mad at the seller because it's how the plants are. I'm very glad. I'm very thankful that my seller wraps them nicely. So the majority of the time, it doesn't happen to be like this. But it does tend to happen. A few leaves will fall off. You know, he does tell me, hey, that's gonna happen. And you know what I tell him is that I totally accept and understand that will do that. I'm not gonna be mad at you. Go ahead and send it to me. Please do. And that's it. So as long as you can understand and accept the fact that these will happen to your shipments, then you're good to go. You cannot be mad at the seller. Like for even people who buy plants for me, like when I ship it to them, you know, when Adromischus like this, I pre-warn them that these are extremely fragile plants and they may fall apart during shipping. That's how they are. And you have to accept that before I ship it or I order it for you. If you do not, I will just ban you. Totally, period. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much what Adromischus are, why I love them, how to take care of them, how to propagate them, and what to expect when you order it or have it shipped. You know, you have to accept that. Okay, that's it. So if you like this video, thumbs up. Don't forget to press subscribe and definitely like follow me on Instagram because I pretty much like post so much on Instagram. Come see me there, and don't forget, you know, yeah, that's it. Oh, I think that's it. Okay, yeah, okay, love you. Bye.